Charlie, you've mentioned before that you think one shouldn't preface any performance. For instance, if you're new to guitar, you shouldn't say, sorry, this is bad, I just learned to play it. Here it is. Nor, this lick is amazing, you'll love it. I've been working on it for months. Why is that?
So it's not never. It's not never. It is to recognize, and I do this still, that oftentimes when you do that, you're saying, hey, I'm no good. You are trying to lower the expectation such that you don't disappoint the person. And a good habit to get into is to just do what you can. To just do what you can and allow for disappointment or to be impressed. Partially, one, because it's a good thing to sit there and disappoint someone, but also because I do think that it can create, and I experience this, it can create habits of crappy performance. So rather than allowing yourself to potentially do really well and to be the guy that can play really well and not sing really poorly and to get in their mind, to just let it go. That's my sense of it. In terms of saying this is an awesome lick, maybe I said that. I think I was leaning in the video where I said it more towards the lowering of expectations such that you could exceed them. Mm-hmm. I think that there's sometimes about to be like, listen to this sick lick, and you kind of just get the idea in their head that it's going to be amazing and it's okay. Sure. And I don't know that I have as much advice to not do it, but it's not a never. It's definitely not a never.
People also just don't know. If you're not a surfer, you don't know what good surfing is. Yeah. If you're not a guitarist, you don't know what good guitar play is. Like, I've seen you play and said you were amazing.
I do this all. This is why I did this.
You say I suck at this, and I go, dude, you're really good. If you just brought up a bunch of people like me who have never played guitar and said, hey guys, I'm going to play guitar for a sec, and played, they would think you were amazing. Except you keep telling us that you suck.
Yes. This is why I made it, because Ben thinks that I'm really good at guitar, and I think that I suck, and I do this. And Ben goes, dude, that was awesome. I was like, I made so many mistakes. Yeah. I don't know how you didn't notice, and he thinks it's all on purpose.
Or just don't catch them.
Yeah. So that's why. And it's if I said never say never. it's nothing that I have said is without exception, but it's a good habit to let yourself just sit in the discomfort of potentially disappointing someone, I think.
I also think there's also a genuine compared to whom. Mm-hmm. Like when I was doing jujitsu, it's like, oh, how good are you at jujitsu? Well, if I go up against my coach who was a professional fighter for 10 years and has been training for 15 years after that, I'm awful. But compared to you have no hope at all. I will tap you undoubtedly. So it's like, am I good or not? That's almost hard. How do I answer this? Like, compared to whom? Same with guitar. Like, are you a good guitarist? Compared to me, you're Jimi Hendrix. Yeah. I tried to play guitar. I suck. Compared to Jimi Hendrix, no, you suck. But who are you anchoring to? Yeah. I actually think there's a genuine argument to be made that you simultaneously are incredible at guitar and suck at guitar. Yeah. And so
which side which frame are you going to sit in? Yeah.
Well, also, what is this person coming in with? Do they think you're Eric Clapton? And if you don't play at that level, then you suck? Probably not until you tell them you suck. So it's also not useful because of the malleability of honest truth when it comes to skill in things with such a wide gap. The guy that everybody says sucks in the NBA shows up to a D1 college team and is the greatest player that has ever played on the team. Mm-hmm. Do they suck? Compared to whom? So yeah, I think it's just not useful for you to anchor yourself as sucking, because a lot of people would think you were amazing because of what they're expecting when they see a guitarist, which is they tried to play guitar for a month and could never get past hot cross buns. Yeah. So I don't know. That's my take.
But I also think that to the other side of this, before I would play the guitar, I would not want to sit down and tell someone how good I am, how awesome, how long I've been playing, because then they might anchor me to the music that they've heard on the radio or some guy that they've seen on YouTube, and that's not who I am.
No,
either.
I haven't put a ton of thought into this, but my take when someone says, "Are you good?" I go, "I don't know. I've been surfing for 4 years. I've been 6 years now. Are you good at jiu-jitsu? I don't know. I've been training for 3 years."
That's kind of what I do now with guitar. I just say how I go. Depends on your perspective. Here's how long I've been playing.
Sure. If I were going to say, is Charlie good at guitar? Well, he's been playing since he was a kid. He's been playing for a decade plus. He's never been in a band or a professional, but he has a lot of practice. Mm-hmm. I think that's the more useful answer. Mm-hmm. Also useful, by the way, if it's like, oh yeah, I've been playing for a month. They'll get a sense for what to expect.
Yeah. Hope that you guys enjoyed that clip. If you want to see more like this and have us do more podcasts, we are 100% funded by our generous patrons. And if you'd like to contribute, there's a link in the description, and we'll have one pop up on the screen right here so that we can do more podcasts where we have fun conversations and hopefully some deep ones like this. Either way, hope that you enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next one.